Kylian Mbappe out for 3 weeks, which means he will definitely miss that tie against Atalanta in the quarterfinals. Obviously, Robbo, losing one of the biggest players in the world is a blow, but how big a blow? They should still be able to get through, shouldn't they?
It's a massive bonus for Atalanta because the three centre-halves haven't got a lot of pace. You're looking at Toloi, Palomino and Jim Sissi, who play as the back three, and they go man-to-man. And against Mbappe, I think they'd have really struggled. So I think it's a major blow for PSG. He'd have kept on running in behind and it'd caused them problems. It wouldn't have allowed Atalanta to play the way they wanted to and control possession. They couldn't play high up the field. So I think it's a massive blow for PSG, but a great bonus for Atalanta. They think they've got every possibility now because they're playing some good football at the moment.
Di Maria suspended as well for that game, Craig. Does the fact that Mbappe is injured change things completely?
Well, as Robbo pointed out, it changes a lot for Atalanta. I mean, if it's not Neymar, it's Mbappe. They just seem to be getting these injuries at real crucial times in the season. But the bonus is it takes some pressure off them defensively because that's been a problem for Atalanta. That's their Achilles heel because they've got 96 goals in Serie A. That's 20 more than the nearest side. And they haven't been beaten, Dan, since January. So when we say, oh, this should be quite comfortable for PSG, I don't think it was quite comfortable, even with Kylian Mbappe. Because this Atalanta side, they're pretty good.
Shaka?
Yeah, listen, I've seen Atalanta sit in and defend and do so quite well, but you don't get the other side going forward when they do that. They're at their best when they play on the front foot. I think the biggest aspect to this game, certainly negatively for PSG, is the fact that Ligue 1 shut down with the quarantine and PSG haven't been playing competitive football since. I know they've been playing in the French Cup and they've been trying to fill their time with friendlies, but friendlies are friendlies. This is a totally different scenario for them. Added to that now, Kylian Mbappe being out, I think that pegs PSG back even further. With Kylian Mbappe, I think PSG had a chance, every chance. Without him, I think Atalanta are favourites.
So who's going through, Shaq?
Right now I'm leaning Atalanta.
Really?
Because of the players, yeah, because of the players that they're missing, as we said, but most importantly, because they're playing competitive football. And that, for me, will be telling in terms of just keeping it close if this game goes on anywhere past the hour mark. I expect PSG to start to fade, and I expect Atalanta to be at their best.
Craig, Atalanta have scored lots of goals in Italy, apparently, so far this season. Who are you backing?
Yeah, well, they're sitting third, Dan. I like to give you some facts so that you're up to date. I agree with Shaka. I think the match fitness is going to be a big telling point, and the fact they're such a big threat going forward. I'm going to go for Atalanta, and I think Tuchel's coat is already on a shaky peg, and he's not going to turn to the PSG board if they go out and say, well, listen, this is a decent side in Serie A, because PSG are going to have to rise above that if they want to win this competition. But I fancy the Italians, and I think in many people's eyes, that could be a huge upset.
But player to player, they're much better, PSG, aren't they, Robbo? But are you backing Atalanta as well?
No, I'm backing PSG just about. I think if PSG stop Gomez playing and they stop the ball going into Zapata, who are two excellent players for them at the moment, Ilicic isn't quite fit, who's a key player for them as well. I still think that, as you just said, PSG have got better players. I think they'll work hard defensively to stop Gomez getting on the ball and wandering around the field, and they will still catch Atalanta on the counter-attack. So I'm just about going with PSG.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.